welcome back to the garage, man. I got the last video edited so fast that I figured, why not? I'm gonna get back out here in the garage and get back to work on this thing. I would really like to get the engine and everything inside of Khaki tonight. That is most certainly my goal. I really shouldn't set goals so early in a video because I end up having to edit that shit out. Playing, bro. It would be really nice to get everything assembled and get it all into the car tonight. I can't promise that we're not gonna run into some kind of issue that's gonna hold me back, but yeah, let's stop talking about it and let's freaking be about it, bro, and actually get this shit done. The main thing that I need to get done is a valve adjustment. As you guys know, we just assembled this engine. The head just got gone through over at the machine shop and all that. It needs the valve lash set, so I would much rather do it right here, right here, you know what I'm saying, rather than having to lean over inside of the engine bay the whole time. So it'd be a lot easier here on the stand. So we're gonna knock that out first and then move forward. All right, so I'm not gonna go through a full-blown step-by-step on how to do this. If I'm being honest with you guys, I'm not the greatest at doing this. It takes me a while because I don't have a lot of experience doing it, so I just kind of take my time and do it one step at a time. But I'm gonna be setting the valve lash at 7 thousandths on the intake side, 8 thousandths on the exhaust side. Starting off with cylinder number 1, set at top dead center. Our lobes on our cams are completely off of the valves right now, so there's no pressure being applied to the valves between the lobe on the cam and the rocker. Right now, my filler gauge does not fit in there at all, so it is way too tight. And when I say I always have to take my time, it's probably gonna take me longer to do this valve lash than what it's going to actually take me to put the engine in the damn car. The 7 thousandths fits with a little bit of resistance. 8 thousandths does not fit. So intake side is set to 7 thousandths. Now the exhaust side, we want to be 8 thousandths. My 8 thousandths filler gauge fits on both sides with a little bit of resistance. Now going one step up to 9 thousandths, my 9 thousandths filler gauge does not fit. That's how I know that is at 8 thousandths, because 9 thousandths will not fit, 8 thousandths will fit. One cylinder is done. I've already been out here for 30 minutes, bro. So this is probably gonna take me every single bit of 2 hours. Who knows? I'm probably exaggerating, but. All right, cylinder number 3. All right, valve adjustment is done again. I'm glad I went through it. So after I was done, I went through it and I checked them all. And there was a couple that needed to be loosened a little bit and a couple that need to be tightened a little bit. So I guess that's good practice to run through them one more time as soon as you get it finished up. But yeah, dude, I'm pretty confident about it. It came out really good. So, dude, it's freaking that time of year. Mosquitoes are everywhere. And I had to light one of these damn things up, and yeah, the entire garage was filling with the smoke, so I had to open the door. Well, I'm switching out for my billet throttle body, but I need to find a couple shorter bolts because these ones are too long. Found a couple shorties, thankfully. I almost had to cut these ones down because I was about to give up. Alright, I got the manifold on there, got it good and tight, and I got all the nitrous lines tightened down, which was a pain in the freaking ass. I had to take the fuel rail back off to get to it, because you have to hold the fitting that's in the manifold from spinning while tightening that, but at the same time when you're tightening that, this tries to do that like kink thing, like it turns and it tries to kink, so it's like you have to hold that and hold that while tightening it. It was a pain in the ass. I had to have Braven help me, but got those all tight, got the fuel rail back on, got the throttle body on, got my TPS swapped over, got my map. Dude, I was tripping. I was like, what the hell, where's the map sensor go, dude? Because the other throttle body, which I just realized that this is actually a Skunk 2 throttle body as well, it's just not billet, you know what I'm saying? But it had the map sensor, sat right on top. This throttle body has the map sensor on the bottom, which is actually dope, dude, because then it's like hidden and you don't see it. And I pointed it backwards so that hopefully that will help me like clean up the harness and have it all on this side. I remember the map sensor plug was always annoying, like with the intake right here, but the IAC I'm not going to put on yet. I actually want to take this out to the sandblaster. I want to see what the sandblaster can make this thing look like. Better make it look a lot better. I'm going to have to mask it, make sure we don't get any sand inside of it. But one problem with running the billet throttle body is the throttle body wheel is like super close to this oil feed line for the head. So I do have this other line. This is the line that I had on the other B20 out there. I had another sandwich plate on it. This line I made a while back, and I know it looks really small, but it's not. This is I believe -8, but this is PTFE line. That's the reason why it looks so small, because PTFE line is actually thinner than like steel braided line. Anyhow, I'm gonna pop that off of there and pop this one on there because I had this one set up to where it hugs closer to the block, and I have like a 45-degree angle fitting right there where it screws into the head. So I'm gonna see if I can make this fit a lot better and gain some clearance for the throttle cable. Oh yeah, a lot more room. Hell freaking yeah. Like to get the engine and everything inside of Khaki tonight. That is most certainly my goal. I really shouldn't set goals so early in a video because I end up having to edit that shit out. So something got itself stuck inside of this pipe. I think it's a bird. Battery died, but yeah, something got stuck inside of that pipe and I'm filling it up with water. My theory is hopefully whatever it is will just float to the top and then can get out. Well, it worked. It's definitely a little bird. I'm trying to leave him alone, let him get his energy. Because I think he's been in there like all day, dude. I kept hearing this noise and I thought it was birds on top of the canopy because they're always landing up there. But no, this guy fell down inside of this pole. Like, I was trying to figure out a way to get him out, dude, but like, how do I really do that without hurting him? So I just filled it slowly up with water so he could float to the top. I was trying to get him out, but it's just scaring him. I don't want to end up hurting him, you know? He's just chilling, probably trying to get his energy. Well, this is the little dude that's been over there making that noise all day. I feel bad, dude. He was stuck in there for hours. Ow, baby, man, it is time to finally put this damn thing inside of the car. So, transmission's on, clutch is in there. Oh shit, forgot to put the clutch in there. I'm just kidding. Have y'all ever done that? Anyhow, engine harness is ran. Dude, the harness came out so freaking clean, bro. Like, looking at it, just looking at it right here, you can't even tell there's a harness on this sumbitch. But I got everything all tucked nice and clean. I try to use minimal zip ties. So I've learned from experience, whenever you have the engine off, like out of the car and you're running your harness, it's a lot easier to get it very clean, but it's a lot easier to get carried away with like zip ties and shit. And then you realize later when the engine's in the car and you have to access something and it's so freaking difficult to get to the zip ties and cut them loose, you know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it to, I try to kind of limit it. And you know, there's like a zip tie here and a zip tie there, like just kind of holding stuff up to where it's nice and clean. But yeah, dude, I'm actually really stoked on how this came out. So this is obviously the engine harness and then also the harness for the coil on plug, the no miss kit. So yeah, this has to run into the engine bay. I got a couple of grounds that are already in there. That's got to come out and hook to the engine, and I have the alternator wire that comes through the firewall and got to hook to the alternator. But other than that, dude, that is all the wiring. So we're gonna start trying to get this thing in here. It's most certainly about ready to start smelling like shit around here because this guy, he's coming over here to make my house smell like shit. What are you doing right there?
Well, I noticed it was bubbling up some water in here and I don't know.
Oh, you think maybe there's a leak?
I don't remember which one's being used because this is broken as all hell, but it was just barely bubbling up.
Yeah.
So I'm just checking it out real quick.
Oh shit!
So that's the one. That's probably why we're not getting good pressure.
Yeah, that's an issue. Cause that'll actually like get dirt in it too and send it to the sprinklers, yeah. Right? And clog them.
Yeah, most of the sprinklers have little filters.
Yeah.
Right underneath the head, but yeah.
Damn, I never noticed that. So then again, they're not very deep.
Right.
Yeah, I said it's gonna smell like shit. Cause look at this big old pile of freaking cow shit you got out here. This is gonna be my first time ever having winter grass, bro.
Oh yeah, I like it. You'll be out here laying in the middle of the grass in a couple months.
Yeah? You think so?
I do.
What the hell? He already filled in some low spots.
This is kind of nice. This is kind of nice.
Oh wow, you had an interesting childhood, didn't you? Yeah, he already fixed some low spots, filled them in with sand. This yard used to have a tree here, and when I moved in, there was a tree there and a bush there, and I got rid of those because I just want a straight yard, you know, I can mow straight lines, not having to go around shit. Plus, I'm not a fan of small trees. It'd be nice to have a big tree, but so once the manure and the seed and everything's down, how long do you think till it's like growing grass?
It's a little cold, but probably about 2 weeks.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, we're about ready to have winter grass. I'm definitely excited about that. It always sucks during the winter whenever the grass dies out and then the yard doesn't look as good, but all right, let's get this thing rolled in there. All right, moving right along, got the mounts tightened up, got the engine in, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to route some wiring, grounds, we got fuel lines, throttle cable bracket, we got a bunch of stuff to hook up. I am to the point I want to get this T-bracket in though, and I think I showed this to you guys when we were cleaning it, but this thing is bent, bro. Like, yeah, Khaki is an absolute animal, what can I say? Just tearing shit up. But not only is it split right there, so we need to weld that, but I also need to hammer it back down straight. So the top of this is just supposed to be flat. And as you can see, the right hand side right here is like bent upwards, which is what's causing that to open up right there. So What? Crazy. All right, got my T-bracket welded up and I sandblasted it and resprayed it. So now it's all cleaned up, ready to freaking go, and we can install it because it has had enough time. Well, it had all night to dry. You guys waiting on me? You waiting on me? What do you want? Toby is the homie. Are we gonna do this all day, bro? What? What do you want? This is my camera. This is not a toy. It's a camera. Are you gonna let me work, dude? You're almost worse than Toby and Puppers, man. You know that? I tell you what. I'll tell you what there, buddy. You are worse than the Toby and the Puppers, man. And when it comes to letting me work around here. Go play. I got the back door open even. You got all out front and all out back. I know, Puppers. Tell him. Her. Tell her. This is mine. It's not a I'm gonna put this thing on my head. I swear to God, you better not try to jump and attack my head. You see? Bam. We good? Alright, alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Get out of here. Okay. You little goofy. What, we gotta do headlocks around here? Is that what we gotta do? Get your goofy ass out of here. I'm going under the car now. Bye. Fucker. most part done. There's still a few things left before I can actually start it. Obviously, I need to put oil in it. I need to fill the transmission up with synchro mesh. We need to plug the ECU in. And I don't want to put the dash in until I know everything's going to be like working. So I know everything's running. I'm going to wait on putting the dash in case I need to like mess with any wiring, of course. But the problem is, oh, and I have the battery charging. So the battery that I had for Khaki that was already all charged up, Bravus now has inside of the Integra out there. So this was also a brand new battery I just recently got that was in the trailer out there for the winch. So I robbed that one, charging it up. The problem is, to be honest with you guys, I feel like this video should really have a first start, man. At least a first attempt to start. But I still have not found my damn key for Khaki. So I have been spending the last like 2 hours now going through everything once again, bro, checking all the junk drawers and just everything, my toolboxes, and looking inside of all the cars. Like I cannot find the damn key anywhere, dude. The last place that I remember seeing it was actually in the ignition. And who knows, man, maybe somebody jumped the fence and stole the damn key out of my car, bro. What can I say? But yeah, I really hate to end this video without at least trying to start it, but like right now I'm kind of at that point. It's like, what do I do? I don't want to go another day without posting a video. I haven't posted one up for you guys since Thursday, and it's now Sunday, so I need to finish this up, get in there, edit it, get it posted up for you guys, and I can't spend all freaking day looking for a damn key. So we're gonna have to wait till next time, I guess. I need to go pick up oil and all that stuff anyway, so I apologize. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to try to start it today, but we made a whole lot of progress, dude. A lot of progress. The engine's in, exhaust is done, shift linkage. I found my damn bitch pin. That was something I was struggling with finding, was my bitch pin. Found that, it's in. Everything is done. I don't know why. I gotta figure out why my brake fluid is empty. That tells me that there must be a leak on one of these calipers or something. Yeah, anyhow guys, that's where I'm at. So unfortunately we're not gonna get a first start, or at least attempt to start it today. So I'll continue looking for my key. I gotta go pick up fluids. I need to pick up some fluids for the Blazer as well. The fuel pump took a shit on the Suburban, so I need to do that. I have a whole lot of stuff to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are digging the way Khaki's coming out. It's been a while, dude, since I've seen a freaking engine inside of this bay, and I try to make sure everything is nice and clean and fresh as I was putting it in. So peace out, and I'll see you on the next one.